So this is going to be your standing posterior hip capsule stretch. The goal of the activity is to get a stretch in the backside of your hip to make it easier for you to do things like squats and deadlifts without your back giving you trouble. So when we're doing this exercise, it's really important to keep in mind your foot contacts. We want to make sure that when we're going through this exercise is that we're heavy on the inside part of our foot, our big toe knuckle, but in particular our heel. So just keep that in mind as I walk through this. So for this activity, we need a book and something to hinge over. So first thing I'm gonna do, my right leg is gonna be the working leg. I'm gonna place my right leg on a book. You don't need it, but it can be quite helpful. I'm gonna take a half step forward with my left leg. From here, I'm gonna get heavy on my right leg, on the inside part of my foot, my big toe knuckle, and my heel. From here, I'm gonna send my hip back as best I can. I'm gonna put my forearms and rest them on a counter, on the back of a couch, a table if you got one, whatever works for you. Now that I'm in this position, I might already feel a stretch. To add bonus, all you're gonna do is drive your front leg, in this case my left, drive that leg forward. I'm gonna drive my working leg, in this case my right, knee back and in. And when I do that, I can feel a big stretch to the back of my glutes. My groin feels like this blocky kind of weird stretch that feels a little nice. And I'm just gonna hang out here and take some deep breaths in. So when I'm doing this exercise, I am actively thinking about driving my front knee forward and my back knee back and in, but I'm not actually moving when I'm doing this. So to review the steps, we want to half step forward with our non-working leg. We're going to be heavy on our back leg. We're going to get into this hinge position where my back's in a neutral position. I'm going to drive my front leg forward, my back leg back and in, and I should feel a stretch through my glute and a blocky stretch through the front of my groin. You might also feel some tension through your hamstring, your groin muscle working on the back leg here. I'm staying heavy through the inside part of my foot, which is absolutely crucial. If you want, you can send your hip out to the side just a little bit. So from a front view, this is what I'm doing. I'm here, front leg forward, right leg back, hip hinge, here, heavy on the inside of the foot, and that's what you have for a posterior hip capsule stretch.